Pin mail time. We have a package from Vader Pin Trader, small white package, and this bright pink package with a very cute Mickey sticker, and a please handle with care. So excited to get into these packages, so let's go. We're gonna go with the smaller one first. This feels like maybe it is one. Actually, I think it's 2 pins. This is from the Whatnot seller MK Traders, and they run a spicy show. I will put it that way. It's not typically very kid-friendly. There are profanities throughout the show, and it is fun if you know that that's what you're getting in for and you're good with that. So once in a while I pop into their shows. I was very excited to get this Eeyore. I thought I had gotten him from another seller, and it was a make an offer situation with the other seller. I'd made an offer and she had said she'd accepted it. Turns out she didn't. So I'm not sure if it was intentional or not that the offer wasn't accepted, but regardless, I thought it was coming in the mail to me. It didn't show up, did some investigating, realized the offer was not accepted, and it was not on its way to me and was not going to be. So then I had seen this in one of MK Trader's shows. It didn't sell, so then I asked about it. They still had it, and I was able to get it. And now my Munchlings collection is complete. Series 1, 2, and 3 are now 100% complete. I have a few of the Munchlings from the Advent calendar from this past holiday season. That is not complete. I'm not really pushing myself to try to complete that because I'm not sure it's realistic, but if I see them at good prices, I do scoop them up because they are quite cute. But our traditional series 1, 2, and 3 are complete. Very excited to have Eeyore home. He's so cute. And then this is a brand new series that has recently come out. It is a new Pets and Collars series. I just recently completed the older version, and now they have this newer version that is smaller, just 6 collars and pets, and they are larger, from what I've heard, than the previous ones. Yes, definitely larger. I was able to get Copper. He is quite cute. So he is still the only one I have from the set. He's got the little crystal or cubic zirconium Mickey head in there, and he is a very cute pin. Good size. That is what we have in the first package. On to the bright pink package. Always save my Vader Pin Trader mail for last. Super excited about these. We have multiple newer pin series that we are working on in this collection, and I'm very excited for so many of these to be home now. So we were able to grab up some of these Stitch holiday pins. So here's our first Stitch holiday pin. He's clearly representing the 4th of July. Very cute in doing so. This is a Loungefly pin. Super cute one in the set. I do have the complete set at this point, though 4 of the 6 are what has arrived today. Here is an Easter themed Stitch. I love that bright pink Easter egg there. We have St. Patrick's Day and Christmas Stitch as well. Here is little Christmas Stitch with Scrump. So cute. And then there is St. Patrick's Day Stitch. Love it when you can see his little teeth. So 4 of these are home, and as I mentioned, I do have the complete set at this point. The other 2 are making their way home. So here are the 4 that we have so far. And then there's this Valentine's Day set that has come out recently, and the little characters. I need my pin plucker. How appropriate to be getting my Vader Pin Trader pin plucker out just as I'm about to open a package from Vader. This back was on there real tight, and that came off wonderfully. Anyway, so this Valentine's Day set, Pongo and Perdita are looking very cute, touching noses and paws, and I'm loving the glittery yellow background behind them. These are Loungefly pins as well. It is also a 6-pin set. So I have Perdita and Pongo, and then I have Copper, and I don't remember the girl fox's name, but here they are in a little heart with this glittery pinkish peachy background. And with that, it is Vader Pin Trader mail time. If you have watched any of my previous unboxings, oh my goodness gracious, we have got some treats in here. If you have watched any of my previous pin mail unboxings, then you will know that I am a very big Vader Pin Trader fan. We got some good candy in here. We have a fantastic new glittery pin plucker. Oh, we are just collecting pin pluckers at this point because one is not enough, simply stated. All right, let's get into it. Always thankful for the candy. Vader knows I like to put the candy in my kids' treat buckets. And then on this particular evening, two things happened. I won a giveaway, and there was also a little mishap in bidding, which really wasn't a big deal, but Vader takes care of his people. And he tossed in a little something extra for that situation, which was not necessary, but very much appreciated. And we started a newer set during this particular show. Oh my goodness gracious, this is even better in person. This Valentine's Day Who set, I was not able to complete it that night in Vader's show, but I have since completed it. I got 4 of the 6 in Vader's show that night, and these are fantastic. I also started the Stitch Expressions or Emotions set in this Vader Pin Trader show. So here's our first Stitch. He's kind of laughing in this pose. Sneak peek, we've got more to come. But let's get Tigger off, his backer card. Look at that beautiful Tigger. The glitter is fantastic. The coloring is beautiful. Wow. I am not sure that I've loved a set this much before. I really like this set. And I've only seen one in person, but I know that all of the others are going to be equally as amazing. Tigger is the first one that I got in the set, and I was very excited to get him because he is my favorite Pooh character. While we're here, let's take a little look at Vader's cards. Love his cards. He designed them himself. These are the different places where you can find Vader Pin Trader. Vader's name is Carlos, and he and his wife Jess do their Whatnot shows together. Great personalities, great people. They buy pin lots, so if you are someone who's getting rid of some pins, you should reach out to Vader. Moving on to Stitch. He is also a Loungefly pin. He is looking real cute, making that silly face, and I love that I can see all of his teeth there. Vader and Jess do something called hopefully I'm not going to say this wrong, the Death Star Scrambler. It's a game that they play on their shows on Friday nights. Oh, we have so many cute ones. And this was the evening that I participated in this show, and that is how I got one of the pins that I'm about to show you in a moment. I'll explain more when we get there. But for now, let's enjoy this adorable little Roo. Oh, so very cute. We also have Owl in this set. I like it a lot when they include Owl. The other two that I have coming are Eeyore and Piglet. And then that completes the set. I also got Pooh from Vader in this particular evening. Pooh is probably my second favorite. I like the really big flowers, like that he's holding a little flower above his head. This is just a very beautiful set. I do gravitate toward pinks, purples, glitter, so I'm a little predisposed to enjoying this pin set. But here are the 4 that are home so far. Very, very beautiful. Next up, this pin. This is a fig pin. This is a fig pin wrapped very nicely. Always appreciate that, especially when it's a fig pin because they come in their own little plastic cases. And so fig pins can stand up on their own. They have a little stand that they come with. And this fig pin is the very beautiful Belle from Beauty and the Beast. She is a good size if you look at her compared to my hand. She was a $25 fig pin. I did not pay that for her. Instead, I paid $10 to participate in the Death Star Scrambler, and the ball that came out was a red one, which meant I got to pick from a select set of pins, and this was one of them. I was between Belle and my first Orange Bird pin, and I did not choose Orange Bird, or I let them choose for me because I was really stuck between the two. So they chose Belle for me, and I'm very thankful to have her. She is a beautiful princess, one of my favorite princesses. I've always felt a little more attached to Belle than any other princess. So this is a beautiful fig pin to be adding to my collection. Ooh, very pretty pin. You can see the stand in there. So if you were to take it out of the box, that's how you could make it stand up. Her dress is looking very beautiful here. This is a super fun one to have home. I was really just trying to go for that flowery Valentine's Day inspired Pooh set, but when I got a red ball, I decided I would go for Belle, and then as luck would have it, I participated again, got another red ball, but that time I went after one of the Pooh boxes because they were down to their last one, and I didn't want to miss out on being able to add to my collection. So that is how that unfolded. And then here we have something very exciting. We have two things really. One, here is Little Bug's Life Adorable that was added in for the bidding mistake. So after somebody gets either a red ball or a gold ball in this Death Star Scrambler game, they always do an $8 start instead of a $10 start. And someone had gotten a red or a gold ball, and then they accidentally started the next one at 10 instead of 8, and I bid, and so they threw this in as like a little gift because of that mistake, which again, they didn't have to do, but it was very kind. I appreciated it, and as I've said, Vader is always out to take care of his crew, so love that he threw that in. And then, very exciting for Vader, Carlos and Jess, they have these carabiners that have been updated since their original version, and they now are branded. They have the Vader Pin Trader logo right on them. So neat. I've talked about how functional and helpful these are in a previous video, but this one is even updated to include a lobster claw. I'll show you my previous one in a moment. Didn't have the lobster claw, still very functional, but they have stepped it up a notch. So we have the carabiner that has the logo on it, stretches so nicely, has the little lobster claw so that you can easily change out the color that you are using as you would like. We have just unveiled very lovely purple glittery Vader Pin Trader pin plucker. So now I'm adding to my glitter collection. I have the pink glittery pin plucker, now the purple glittery pin plucker, but wait, we also have this reddish pink pin plucker, and that one we have in both the large and the mini size. So definitely creating a little collection of pin pluckers here. Like I said before, one is not enough. You can get by with one, but having more than one is extra fun. So here's the original setup that they had going on that works wonderfully, but I do appreciate that they wanted to get their logo on there. I think that's fantastic. And also to add the lobster claw. Jess really likes to switch out her pin pluckers when they go to the park so that it can match her outfit of the day. Love that idea. And so the lobster claw makes it nice and easy to do that. But here's their previous clip system. Now it's like the clip portion and the extendo portion are all in one. So makes that a little more streamlined. And then this piece looks very similar, followed by the lobster claw so that you can change out your colors nice and quick. So I won a giveaway, which got me this beautiful pin plucker, but then Vader decided to upgrade the situation and include this new setup for me, and I'm very appreciative. Now I'm going to go ahead and get these together. And then lickety split, look at that. We have ourselves a pin plucker that extendos. Very fantastic. These are super great to put on my pin books. I don't make it to the parks nearly as often as I would like, but still love having these on each of my binders that I keep the majority of my pins in at home, because then when I want to move things around, it makes it really easy to do so, because this is usually clipped right to my binder and I can grab at it and use it as I need to. I also have decided to start something new. Let me show you. I have decided to create a pin board of the month. So you can probably gather that this one is Valentine's Day themed. So a few of the pins that I opened today are going to be perfect additions for that board. When I want to take a pin out of my binder that I store them in and be able to add them quickly and easily to my pins of the month board, these pin pluckers make that much easier. Love this new addition that I have created. We've got some very beautiful pins up there for this month, and I did leave some space so that I could add those that are coming in the mail that I know are a good fit for this board for this month. There we have today's pin mail haul. So excited about all the things that we have. Especially thankful to Vader for the little upgrade there and for making great items, as well as just being a great whatnot seller, great person. Very glad that I found him. If you check Vader out, be sure to tell him that I sent you. He knows me best as Bree and the Bee, which is my username on Whatnot, but he also knows me at Brittany at the Bee's Business. So either name that you'd like to use will work. Do check him out if you have any interest in Disney pins, because he is a fantastic seller. He and Jess are both great. Here's a little size comparison for you of the previous cats and dogs and collars collection and the current one. So current ones are definitely larger, a good bit larger. Now that I have series 1, 2, and 3 completed of the Munchlings, I will probably rearrange these into a slightly more aesthetically appealing organization, but this is how they are in my book for now. They are at least lumped together by series. So the first 3 rows are series 1, the next 3 rows are series 2, and the bottom 3 rows are series 3. So all 3 of these initial series have 16 Munchlings in each, and some of the harder ones to track down from series 3 were this Oat Milk Baymax, and then also S'mores Baymax and the Blueberry Cupcake, I think that's what it is anyway, Eeyore. And series 2 wasn't too bad. There weren't any that were super challenging to find or get a hold of in series 2. Series 1 had the more challenging ones, followed by series 3. So there we have the complete collection of series 1, 2, and 3 Munchlings. Thank you for joining me for today's pin mail unboxing. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!